So this is the little room I rented in San Juan, where are we? Puerto Rico. And it was inexpensive, as you might imagine, very small, but I did a lot of healing here, not to sound too dramatic. Sink doesn't work, toilet does, shower, sort of. Supposedly the water's okay to drink here. Can't shave or brush your teeth because the sink doesn't work. So you have to go over here. That's the other bedroom. I didn't realize that I was going to be sharing rooms with random people. But it was funny because 3 different guys cycled through here, and they're all either Aquarius or Leo, which is my opposite sign. So anyway, yeah, I'm not even going to show you the outside because it's pretty crappy. But that's that. So that was a table 2 people are supposed to share, and it was like no place to eat, man. I ate most of my meal standing there. I'm leaving the coffee pot, some peanuts, a little bit of peanut butter, yeah, and some salami. They can enjoy the salami. So that's it. I just want to share that with you. Airbnb, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Got a lot of work done too. Took some exams on SEO. You like this? Like this? That's my work. So anyway, goodbye Puerto Rico. I'm on my way to Medellin, Colombia, and I'm gonna get some great work done and keep growing and evolving. Don't touch that fan; it'll just fall apart in your hands. All right, that's it for now. Ciao. This Airbnb comes complete with a machete. So there's some copyright music coming in from the radio of this. What are they called? They're called Uber drivers. This was me heading to the airport. I just wanted to catch some of this stuff on my way to Medellin. You notice that earlier in this video I'm referring it to Medellin when it's Medellin, and I really don't know why. But that's how it's pronounced, so you must pronounce it that way. And I was happy to leave Puerto Rico. I could live there. I could definitely buy a house there. It's pretty much the same latitude as Hawaii. So as soon as I got on the island, which is an American territory if you're unaware of that, it felt just like Hawaii. And I was raised in Hawaii, so I looked it up and it's almost exactly the same latitude. So the air, the plants, everything, it just cued my interest, and it turns out Hawaii. Um, but you know, honestly, there's good people everywhere and there's not great people everywhere. I feel for the people of Puerto Rico because I don't think that they've ever, and I could be wrong about this, I'm wrong about a lot of things, but I don't think that they had a full opportunity to realize their own selves as an island nation. They haven't had that chance. It was the Spaniards, and then it was the Americans, and I think if they had been an independent island, um, I don't know. That's just what I suspect. I'm not sure about that. But you compare the way you're treated between one place and another place, and it's pretty profound. Now, on my way to Medellin, I asked or the airport, I asked this taxi driver to drop me off at the skate park. And he argued with me and dumped me off where I didn't want to be, and then I had to catch another. It was that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I knew I wasn't right. I was trying to show it to him, and he wasn't hearing it. And I was just like, okay, whatever, you know. And I landed at the airport like 5 hours early, and then I had to sleep in Fort Lauderdale, and it was a long trip. So by the time I landed in Colombia, you know, I was pretty hairy. I hadn't eaten much, and all the airports are, you know, the restaurants are closed, and COVID and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, this is what you got to do sometimes, and I don't regret it in the slightest. If you are going to circumvent the South American continent, I highly recommend that you start in Colombia. It's a great place to get your feet acclimated, you know, to all the different wonderful cultures that you're going to be able to interact with. Just super fantastic people, but you'll hear me talking about that soon enough. And I just wanted to put this video together and get this out. I'm going to get a lot better at doing this stuff. I also want to sort of develop this channel as Airbnb reviews because I don't have any desire to stop whatsoever. So, without giving you too many let's see. Da 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 da. What else? Okay, so sleeping in Fort Lauderdale at the airport, not great. Landed. I was kind of almost taken aback by how friendly people were. I mean, even in the airport, you know, they've got piles of people that they're dealing with, you know, and masks and PCR tests and all this kind of stuff. And it was just like from the get-go, I couldn't believe how friendly people were. So, you know, whatever preconceived notions you might have going anywhere, just put them in a box, man. Forget them at home. Just come with an open heart and be the best person you can. All right, bye.
First one. We wouldn't even have to know before.
It's awesome, man. Hey, when it comes across your face, it like gives me a little square, man. It's squaring it on your face. Check it out. Isn't that cute?
Man,
That's
I gotta
cute,
get
huh?
one of them.
No,
That was on Amazon?
$40, dude. And this is old technology, but it's still high def, dude.
I'm buying this shit.
Yeah, it's high def, dude.
I'm buying this shit.
Yeah. Saturday night.
Out
Medellin.
here talking business.
We're talking business, dude. It's good though. It's good though. The thing is
Getting at me, man. I'm sure you do. Bad dudes doing good, right?
I'm looking at these. I'm like, yo, what's up with these young girls, man? I don't know that I can do it though.
How young, man?
20s, 21, 23, 26. You know, I'm feeling a little bit.
yeah, I can bounce this directly from here to YouTube.
Yeah.
My bloggy, dude. My bloggy. Look at that. That's my birthday drinks right there. Birthday. What's happening? Yeah, I'm a fucking old man now. I cannot skateboard. I cannot skateboard anymore. It's over. My life's out. You know I don't.
You bust your ass.
You know I don't. You know I don't. Yeah. It's a small planet, dude. It's a small planet. We're meant to enjoy it. All right. Good night. Hi there, folks. Welcome. This is Andrew Moore here, coming to you from my stunning studio apartment in Medellin, Colombia. See my Airbnb link. Hi, what's up? Yeah, I mean, I might sound, you know, everything very nice, very tidy. You know what I've noticed about Colombia is, like, look at how clean these lines are that they cut. These people that care about their work. Look at this tile bottom, right? We got this tile, we got the wall tile right here. But look how clean that caulking is. Very high quality. This door is wood, you know. Anyway, let's do an unboxing of what 5,000 Colombian pesos will get you. And I'll do the price comparison later. I'm at the tail end. Like today I'm breaking a 10-day fast, so I'm a little winded. I had to go to the bank and ATM, which is ultra expensive here, so go with somebody that doesn't charge you those fees. Anyway, let's stay on track, Andrew. Yeah, so I'm hungry. not 10 days hungry, but I'm hungry. See my other video. But so I went to the bank and I was able to pull out a little bit of money that anyway, I need to get into that. So I wanted to make avocado toast. That's what I thought would be a good thing. I know I'm supposed to break like longer fasts with juice and grapes, and I haven't had a lot of the niceties. I've had tea a couple of times in the past 10 days. There's my book. Buy my book, link in the description. Anyway, let's stick to the food. Okay, 5,000 Colombian pesos. We'll get you. This is a chocolate donut. Yeah, I know, right? I'm celebrating a win. Fuck it, I don't care. Excuse my language. Beep. Anyway, and then below that is a donut that has like I think it's a creme de leche. It's like a caramel. It's like a caramel. So that's for, I'm putting those in the refrigerator. Okay, it's not like I'm breaking my fast with those. Okay. So I'm covering all the bread first because there wasn't a receipt for it, but I know exactly how much it was because I just bought it. And then this bread, this loaf, this is all fresh from the bakery. That's from the panaderia, right? And that was 1,000 pesos, right? So I think that's somewhere around 57 cents for that, right? But that was 4,000 for those 3 items. So the pastries were a premium, right? Let's get into the other stuff. I know, I'm breaking old habits though. I really do look at food differently. It's just such habit. But the Oreos were 1,000 pesos, so that's again like 57 cents. Is that like $1 or $2 in the States? I don't know. They can go in there. Okay, now over here we've got, these are some funky tomatoes. They look like Roma, but weirder. So those are gonna be fun. They're gonna go into my, it's not a traditional avocado toast, I'm doing sort of like a guacamole avocado toast. Got 3 avocados, medium sized. They do have the giant big ones, but when I'm really hungry, I don't want to try new stuff. Except for the tomatoes, it's like a risk. Gotta have some citrus, keep the avocado from turning, and to add some vitamin C that I sorely need, and a little bulb of garlic. Now this is all straight from the ground stuff, you know, this isn't factory grown. What I'm getting so excited about doing this traveling around South America for these extended stays is that most of the food is grown within a 40-mile radius of where you're buying it. There's a lot of advantages to that, but we'll get into that kind of stuff later. I just want to share this with you. And then where's the, I think this is the, yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. It's more than 5,000. Okay. So it was a total of what I spent today. It was a total of 10,000 pesos. Excuse me. I'm not thinking really clear. Excuse me. And it's been hard for me to convert this money. You can't just drop zeros and move a decimal. It's anyway. I'm woozy. Yeah, I'm a little woozy. It's time for me to eat. But so that was that, and then my change was the 95. So I had like 100 pesos left over from all this. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some wonderful toast now. I do have a little bit of butter in here. Like this butter stuff was really inexpensive. It's a queso crema. That'll be fine for the 2 halves of my roll. All right. That's it for now. All right, guys. Just wanted to show you that from Medellin, Colombia. Next is going to be. I'm not going anywhere else in Colombia on this trip. Next will be Quito, Ecuador, and Cuenca, Ecuador, and Montanita, Ecuador, and then Lima, Peru. All right. Andrew Moore, ended the fast. Little pat on my back. You can do it too. Mira, Estoy aquí. Número 10. 195i. Un nuevo 5i. Usted aquí. Número 5. 10. O 5. No sé. So I haven't tested the sound on this yet, this particular little Sony Vloggy camera, but since I've been here in Medellin, I haven't gotten out. I've walked maybe a quarter mile in 2 different directions away from where I've been staying, but today I finished a really good writing assignment. Actually finished it yesterday, and I've done a 10-day fast and 2 5-day fasts. So I had a big breakfast, big for me, and I'm just gonna follow this walkway. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't really care. I pick a landmark and I follow it. But I wanted to show you, and I'll show you more later, but you look at these edificios, look at these, like these houses and these apartment buildings, and the brickwork is incredible, you know. And it's not just like that, it's like high-rises, all made of brick. And it's just incredible work, you know. It's all brick. And they're beautiful. And some of them are much, much higher. I guess brick is just really plentiful, but look at these flowers, look at the greenery. Medellin is at 5,000 feet, so there's almost no bugs. I've seen one mosquito in my room the entire time I've been here. You don't need screens on the windows, you don't need heating, you don't need air conditioning. The food is freaking incredible, and I haven't even been out to a real restaurant. Well, I did when I first got here. But this is just an incredibly beautiful city. So those people over there that are cleaning the street, it's not just garbage. They're sweeping up dust. They're de-dusting the streets, okay? It's not just garbage. It's not garbage. Because they're cleaning up dust. They're sweeping dust. And he's getting upset. The one guy is like, don't sweep your dust into my dust pile, it's my dust pile. Anyway, more to come, folks. I'm just gonna follow this this greenery. Can't get lost. Pick a landmark and go for it. Alright, more to come. See, this is an example of what I'm talking about. I think just, clay for bricks are much more readily available than concrete. And that's open air up at the top. You see a lot of these open air, but it's covered from the rain. See, there's like corrugated plastic up there. But these nice windows and incredible brickwork. It's really, really, I really love the building style here. It's so interesting. So interesting. And these are minor examples of what I've seen. But look at this greenery. All right, gonna keep walking. Gorgeous. Get your avocados, papaya, mangoes, or tomatoes. Look at these buildings. All brick. All brick. Just gorgeous. So just walking down here, I'm passing all these little parks, these little green spaces with exercise equipment and play stuff for children. Again, more brick and stucco, and you see the clay tiles up top. And bike paths everywhere. Evidently, I can just rent a bike with a tarjeta, a little card. Doesn't cost anything. I'll have to look into it. But it's sane. Everything makes sense. Everything's maintained. And I'm a big fan of motorcycles, and this is definitely a motorcycle town. I'd like to see about renting one and just getting lost. I like to get lost within reason. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Everyone's working hard. They take care of their stuff. You see the taxi drivers just like really rubbing down their cars. As they move forward in line, they don't even start the engine. They just push it to the next spot. Because it makes sense. Why start your stupid engine? It's logical. Everybody says con gusto. Everybody's friendly. You know? And that is in contrast to Puerto Rico, where I just came from. It was friendly enough, but you know what I mean? It's like here, you know, security guards will say hello to you. They didn't in Puerto Rico. And it rains every night. I mean, it pours. So I'll keep walking. You see those buildings? So you can see that building on the left is being put together right now. So it wasn't like they just built all this brick in the 70s or 80s or 90s. They're still doing it. Those little balconies. I just find this architecture fascinating. I absolutely love this house. So it's backed by the brick buildings, but you can see there's like this single floor rooftop balcony, but still split level, and it's like a really sharp corner. I love that house. I love it, love it, love it. So So there's these tiny wasps over here. I wanted to show you. Let me see if I can zoom in. Alright, check this out. They're super tiny. They're like this big. They're so small. I've never seen that before. They're amazing. I don't know how hard they sting, or if like their stinging, their poison is amplified or anything, because they're so small and concentrated. They're really cute, but I don't want to get much closer. Crazy. Welcome to Colombia. So this is the top deck of this place I've stayed at. It's an Airbnb. They're like little rooms that have let me see, you know, a microwave and a little what do you call it, kind of stove. There's little, like a toaster stove. Sorry, I just woke up. I haven't had coffee yet. But this is my last day here. I'll show you the room in a little bit. But like, nobody comes up here. It's like I could have this place all to myself, you know, work out. Today I'm gonna go get a yoga mat, because I'm gonna do, tomorrow's April 1st, and that's like my 19th anniversary of landing in Prague, the Czech Republic, with one pair of shoes and one pair of pants and 300 CDs. Next thing you know, I was teaching English and DJing. That was 19 years ago. Now I'm in Medellin, Colombia. And I've been able to actually launch a real career here. When I say launch, it's like I have clients that pay me good money to write. So I couldn't be any happier with it. In fact, one client, I just did a test piece for them, and they pay me very well. In fact, I was able to pay my whole month's rent in my new apartment via Airbnb with only 4 hours of work. One project. Paid more than my entire month's rent here. So a proof of concept has worked. I am now location independent, and better than the average Colombian salary, that's for sure. So I'm making US dollars and a very high wage in a beautiful country. And I don't know if Ecuador is next, or if Peru is next. I'm not sure. I think probably Lima. I'm going to fly to Lima in 4 months. I've got 4 more months here because I'm going to extend my tourist visa. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful. No need for air conditioning, no need for heating. You know, just wonderful people. I mean, I've never been treated so well anywhere. I really haven't. No, not once. I've been here 2 months now. Not once has somebody been rude to me or my friend. I got a wonderful friend that I met here, and he's a black dude, and everybody treats him the same way too. It's like, we're in love with this place. But I said, don't marry the first woman you date, you know what I mean? It's like thinking about residency or whatever. There's quite a few more countries, and you know, capitals want to visit. But it's been absolutely wonderful. It really has. You know, I also conducted a 10-day fast here, just water, and then 2 5-day fasts, because you can drink the water here. So I was like, okay, I am broke, and so I'm gonna just be as frugal as possible, and I did 10 days. At one point I did almost pass out in the store when I was buying some juice, but that's for another story. So watch yourself. I also wasn't taking in electrolytes or salt or anything, and that's pretty much the reason that happened. But amazing. I'm so very thankful and glad that I did this. And of course I get to use Spanish all the time, so my Spanish is skyrocketing. Yeah, absolutely amazing place. Very happy I did this. And now these next 4 months are going to be incredible too, and just work on my body and, you know, keep banging away at the typer keys and doing good work and getting paid well for it. You know, nobody cares that I'm not in the US when you're freelancing. Trying to convince an employer that you're a good buy when you're in a different continent, you know, is a hard sell. Freelancing, they don't care as long as the work is there and it's on time and it sings. So, I'm incredibly thankful. Let's get this day started. So, this is the leftover pizza from last night. I took my friend Chris out to dinner, and he wanted pizza and so did I. So I figured 2 medium pizzas, right? And I asked the lady about the size of the medium pizza, and what I should have asked her, so she made some gestures with her hands, but what I should have asked her is un pizza suficiente para 2 personas? Is 1 medium pizza sufficient for 2 people? That should have been my question, rather than how big was the pizza, right? So this pizza, or these pizzas, were 27,000, I know, it seems extreme, right? 27,000, well, they're not colones here, pesos, excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, pesos, 27,000 pesos, which is about $7, right? My God. So between the 2 of us, and both of our stomachs have shrunk, we were able to put away 2 halves of 1 pizza and then marry them together. So this is more than breakfast. But I mean, the meat's good, the crust is good, the sauce is flavorful, the cheese is good. It was, I couldn't believe it when they actually came out on trays. Like, oh my God. Yeah, so that's a $7 pizza in Medellin, Colombia. It's astounding. Alright, so this one was a Supreme, and this one was a Hawaiian, but it also has chicken in it. So it's a chicken Hawaiian, and then this is just, it's got pimentos, and it's got different types, tocina, sausage, no sé. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And while I got you here, might as well show this little apartment. Okay, so this is a company. This is off of Airbnb. This is a company called Rooms in Medellin. Right, so this is where I was able to build a freelance writing career. And closets. That one, the lower one, locks. If you really needed it, it's got a safe inside there. Bed's comfortable enough, you know what I mean? Everything's clean, so you got a little toaster oven, a little microwave, you know, sink. You can drink the water in Medellin. That's important, because I've had over 20 days of fasting in this room, and so being able to drink the water was able to keep me alive. And that's why this pizza was definitely a celebration. Then you got your own bathroom. You know, everything's LED lights, and they're not my favorite lights, but I understand why you're using them. I mean, it's, you know, it's sufficient. What's up, dude? Who lost 30 pounds? I lost 30 pounds. Yeah, 15 kilos. I lost 15 kilos here. And now tomorrow's April 1st, and just got my clients on board and just start working out. And since I lost the weight, now I'm just gonna build muscle. So you probably saw my little packing video from when I was in Austin. I repack everything, move into my new place for the next month, and then from there I'll probably upgrade. I want something with a view. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. Very clean. They come clean the room once a week. Little refrigerator down there. Yeah, it's been wonderful. So I just wanted to share that with you. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.